Imagine being born with an incredible gift and knowing exactly what you are meant to do with that precious gift. For me, the gift of being an educator and being able to share my own curiosity and wonder about the world with my students every single day is so incredible and such a powerful and emotional feeling that I'm truly humbled to have been put on a path with such an amazing journey. I seek to create lessons that help my students engage fully in the content, help them ask questions about the world around them, and encourage them to learn more about what excites them. I believe that students learn best by doing, by learning from their peers, and I believe strongly in the power of play and all the social and emotional work that students gain through play. My classroom is play based, meaning my students learn through play and engage in complex thinking and exploration, while I support their learning by asking questions that encourage inquiry and problem solving. My beliefs are grounded in socio-cultural theories, not just for my students, but also other teachers that I'm able to share my passion with during trainings, workshops, and presentations. It's incredibly fulfilling to share what I have been able to learn from both my students and my colleagues. My students know that once they're my students, they're always my students, and they will always be welcome back at any time. I'm so proud of each and every one of them, and it brings me great joy to watch them grow and seek out their own interests. I try to keep up with as many of my past students as I can and attend their performances and events that they're involved with. It's humbling to know that I was able to play a small part in the beginning of their educational experience. I have been able to share my love of learning with some amazing students and colleagues over the last 22 years. I asked a few if they would share.
Imagine a superhero who's an award-winning kindergarten teacher who has the patience and amazing skill with great classroom management, who also in the evenings is getting her PhD. And put all that together and you have Miss Kristen Poindexter. She's incredible.
She's innovative, she is positive, she's engaging, she is science oriented and brings learning to life for our students. She's a model teacher for our staff, always willing to present professional development. And more than anything, Kristen is a lifelong learner, constantly learning and growing as an educator. I cannot say enough great things about Kristen Poindexter.
Mrs. Poindexter was my kindergarten teacher 3 years ago. She was a great teacher. She was kind, she was caring, she was polite, and she was patient. She wasn't just all these things to me, she was all these things to my classmates. Thank you, Mrs. Poindexter.
She's always so kind, and we always had a project going on in her class. The butterfly project with migration was my favorite. Even during COVID, we still had fun over the computer doing scavenger